You just have to flood a country's public square with enough raw sewage.
Another day, another... Nope, not today, not another lie today. We're taking a break from the lies today, but today we're going to explore how and why these lies are being created. So I have an article here from chinanews.com.cn. It means it's from mainland China. And it says, job postings in Japan seeking China critical content spark public backlash. Job posting on a Japanese recruitment website seeking creators to produce content critical of China and favorable to Japan have sparked public backlash, with social media users questioning the funding behind the projects and urging greater transparency and investigation. According to Japanese media reports, inappropriate job postings have recently surfaced on local recruitment platform Cloudworks. These listings sought creators to produce so-called China critical and Japan praising content. Here you see one of those appliances. Work would include writing scripts for YouTube videos. And editing them using AI-generated images and other tools. Script writing fees reportedly range from $1,500, about $9.65 to 5,000 yen, while editing fees range from 2,000 to 7,000 yen. Based on job listings reviewed by the Asahi Shimbun, the requirement specified that the videos must criticize China and praise Japan. Some postings even gave examples such as producing videos that fabricate stories of Chinese people causing trouble, lacking moral standards, and ultimately suffering the consequences. I think I have been reporting on exactly this for the last couple of days, right? One after another. Some postings even gave examples such as producing videos that fabricate stories of Chinese people causing trouble, lacking moral standards, and ultimately suffering the consequences. In addition to smearing China, the postings also required the production of videos praising Japanese culture and showcasing the advanced technologies of Japanese companies. And that also happens a lot, where they're doing that, praising something or branding it as Japanese, but actually it is Chinese. But for the people, I know there are some, oh, but it is Chinese media, CCP propaganda. Well, let me see here. The Asahi Shimbun. Ooh, Japanese media. Oh my God. And that is why I read a little bit more in the Chinese article, because I knew people would start to say that. And now they can go in the comment section and just delete that little comment before I see it. Here we have job requests for China-hating videos removed from website. By the way, this one is from Japan. Written by Chin Hirakawa, December 6, 2025. A known remove job request posted to the Crowdworks site seeks production of anti-China videos. Look at this. You see? This is the difference between Chinese and those Japanese that I've been reporting on. Now, mind you, not all the Japanese are liars. But because of all those videos and all those articles that they are spewing, they will make sure that all the Japanese look like liars. Now, it's not me saying, but it's a normal, natural effect what humans have. You're not flooding other people's mind with your sewer, but you are also creating the image of Japanese people always making things up and lying about Chinese people. Well, obviously, it would not apply to all the Japanese, but it's hard not to think like that if you are day in, day out seeing these lies. And I will not stop until they stop. Let me be very clear. So it is up to the Japanese to solve their problem of the liars within their culture. Crowdworks Incorporated, a major online staffing agency, has removed job requests for video productions, including fake content that openly criticizes or displays hatred towards China. Fake content, my friend. Fake content. Highlighted. Yeah. Crowdworks provides an online service that allows companies or individuals to subcontract work to registered members. The company did not divulge how many job requests were removed from its site or how many different orderers were involved. Crowdworks did confirm it had removed requests from one orderer, and the Asahi Shimbun looked into the request of that orderer between November 2024 and this November and found at least 14 job requests for videos that were critical of China or considered Kunchu, China hatred. All right? Let that sink in. They found at least 14. Now, this company already deleted those, so nobody could after verify anything of the others, but still they were able to retrieve 14 job requests that were critical of China or considered Kunchu, China hatred, or Kenchu. I don't know how to speak Japanese. Those requests could no longer be viewed on the Crowdworks site by the evening of December 3. Only allowing that on your website if you are what they are, like literally crowd workers, right? They're helping companies to hire people. Just who in its right mind would accept advertisements like that? Like, honestly, that says a lot. They only took it down, most likely, if you ask me, this is my opinion, right? Because they came under scrutiny. Just imagine how many were before and how many other companies similar like Crowdworks have done that and maybe are still on. The job posting, all seeking content that criticize China and praise Japan, offered to pay would-be contractors to write scripts for YouTube videos or to edit production using artificial intelligence. The request provided examples of what was wanted, including depictions of troublemaking acts by Chinese or incidents highlighting a lack of morals in China. Two of the requests called for fictitious episodes that painted Chinese in a bad light. The postings promised between 1,500 yen and 5,000 yen for a single script and between 2,000 and 7,000 yen. Exactly what they said right here, right? And all of you, or not all of you, because many of my followers are already awakened, thank God. But I sometimes also bump into people who are not awakened, that are thinking like, everything that China says is a lie. Their media is always lying. Seems to be very similar to what they are saying in Japan, right? Could you find a single lie in the Chinese article? This is the time for you to wake up if you thought that China is always lying and that China is always lying. Well, the truth now literally hits you in the face to wake you up, not to hurt you. Let me see. The request provided examples of what was wanted, including depictions of troublemaking. Oh yeah, we already had that. Well, anyway, among the conditions listed for the potential contractors were a love for Japanese and a hatred for Chinese. Of the 14 confirmed requests, 31 individuals agreed to do the subcontracting work. Who would do that, actually? Like, honestly? Like honestly, if many people always make fun with me. They say, "Well, what if the CIA comes to you and offer you a bag?" Like, I don't understand why people would do this. Just for a couple of bucks, it's not even that much. This is how low you can sink as a human being. You guys need to stop admiring money. Life isn't only about money. Yes, money is needed in these days. Unfortunately, we all need money. But to let it go at the cost of other people, that's a big sin. I feel sad for the Japanese because, we taught them Chan Buddhism, which they rebranded as Zen Buddhism. And it is very clear that we should not be lying. It's very bad for our karma. So for the Japanese who took this job, if you want, I can send you some books because I think there were missing some pages out of the books that you guys have been reading. Anyway, let's go to why these things actually are happening in the capacity that they are happening, right? There's a reason why they're using this strategy. And for that, all right, Obama, roll it.
You just have to flood a country's public square with enough raw sewage. You just have to raise enough questions, spread enough dirt, plant enough conspiracy theorizing that citizens no longer know what to believe. Once they lose trust in their leaders, in mainstream media, in political institutions, in each other, in the possibility of truth, the game's won. You just have to flood.
The American way. And this is a true tactic. Now, to ex-President Obama's credit, he was not saying that the United States was doing that, obviously. It would be something, though. But I think we all can see that, allegedly they're doing it. He was actually talking that other nations did it about them. But give some examples. It sure isn't any Chinese media that does it. Because on Fridays, I always have my live stream on Twitch, Real Mr. Fong. You can join me and see a recap of Chinese news. We are always looking at Chinese news all together, so the people can see how the Chinese talk about us in the West and what the Chinese think about us in the West and how they view the world. So you don't have to listen to all these bots in the comment sections that say, oh, CCP, blah, 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 blah. You can just look for yourself. All right? So I hope you all will join over there. And I also have a buy me a coffee link, but only for the people who are more than financially stable and have more than enough and also want to donate. You really don't have to. Then you can donate me for my work a little cup of coffee to keep me awake while editing. But if you cannot or just don't want to, that's also fine. Give me a like, share the video, and I will be just as happy. And I hope this video was quite interesting for you. I hope Obama also taught you a little bit of the strategies that they are using. Considering this, it matches the exact same strategy. I hope it is a little bit clear now. And I see you in the next video. Have a great day. Your favorite half Chinese.